everyone, and welcome back to Steins Gate. We're back doing Looonng's ending. She brings me to Daibiru. I look up at the huge towering building. The IBM 5100 is here. Also, we might be finishing Looonng's ending in this episode. I'm not sure. I'm gonna try my best. Not there. Looonng faces away from the Daibiru and points. Oh, to a coin locker tucked in a narrow alley. It happened last year, just before New Year's. Looonng walks up to the coin locker as she talks. The computer was at our shrine until then. Okay, until New Year's. That's a contradiction. It was only 2 weeks ago that I found the IBM 5100 at Yanabayashi Shrine, which means I really haven't returned to the original world line. It's all my fault. I was helping out at the shrine, sweeping the storehouse when... Oh no, Looonng! I broke it by accident. Oh no! Whoops! You broke it? Looonng nods. But I thought Dad would get mad at me if he found out, so... Oh, Looonng! I brought it here and hid it in the coin locker. Oh, it's okay. It must have been tough bringing it all the way out here. That thing weighs a ton. I used a pushcart from home. It broke too. Oh, Looonng! Even so, it must have been hard to get here with just a pushcart. Maybe she was running on adrenaline. When I heard Kyoma was searching for it, I was really surprised. I know I should have told you the truth. I thought you'd hate me for it. I couldn't say anything. Oh, Looonng, it's okay. I could never hate you. I love you. Nonsense. I wouldn't hate you for that. No matter what, you're still my disciple. I know. Ah, Looonng. Looonng takes the locker key out of her pocket. It's already more than half a year, so the management probably took it away. Half a year? I guess it's hopeless then. The locker charges 200 yen per day. Normally, if a coin locker goes unpaid for more than a few days, the management retrieves the contents. And if the owner doesn't claim it within a month, it's usually thrown away. Meaning the IBM 5100 is already... Is it though? Looonng goes to a large locker at the end of the row, inserts a key, and tries the lock. It's not locked. Okay, so they probably took the stuff. I guess that settles it. Sure enough, Looonng opens the door to reveal an empty locker. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's okay, Looonng! Either way, it doesn't matter. There's no point in retrieving a broken IBM 5100. But I don't tell her that. It's not your fault. I'm the one who messed with the timeline. Everything that happened is my fault. Kyoma. That's why I must bear the burden! Mayuri's pain, Suzuha's pain, Ferris's pain, and now Looonng's pain! Something occurs to me. What if I send an email telling Looonng not to sweep the storehouse? How would that change the world line? Oh, would the IBM 5100 stay at Yanabayashi Shrine ready for me to retrieve in August as planned? Part of me wants to try sending that email. If it works, Looonng could stay a girl. No, I mustn't give in to temptation. My goal is to restore the world line, not warp it further. Oh, fix the past to save Mayuri. That is my mission. There's something strange about my memories. Also, I love the fact that Ogrin is actively trying to help Lukuko stay as a girl now. I'm like, yes, let her live as her authentic self. If that is true, I don't know what's true, but I like to think it's her living as her authentic self. Strange how. Inside my mind, there are two memories about that old computer mixed together. The first is the memory of me breaking it. The other has no memory of it at all. The male me didn't break the computer. He swept the main shrine instead of the storehouse. So Lukuko swept the storehouse because she became a girl? Because she swept the storehouse, she broke the IBM 5100 and deposited it into this coin locker. As a result, the IBM 5100 will never reach me. That doesn't make sense! Is this the butterfly effect? So there's no choice. I have to go back to being a guy. But it doesn't make sense that your gender has anything to do with it, unless you have different responsibilities in the shrine, depending on your gender? There's no longer any doubt in her eyes. There's no choice. She knows it as well as I. Oh, Lukuko, I'm so sorry. We return empty-handed to Yanabayashi Shrine, which is dyed scarlet by the setting sun. Lukuko lets go of my hand after we arrive. We spend the whole walk hand in hand. And then she turns to me. Hi, Lukuko. So, this is goodbye. Yeah. I'm really happy that I could train with you again. Oh, she smiles shyly again, but her cheeks are dyed pink. I can tell she's desperately holding back her tears. No! But those tears hold a different meaning than the one I saw before I time leaped. At least, I'd like to think so. I didn't really do anything boyfriend-like for you, did I? That doesn't matter. Yeah, you're right. I'm sincerely relieved because Lukuko smiled for me. Please, save my Yuri. Okay. My Yuri is really important to me. Aww. Lukuko. Please go already. If you don't, I might cry. Oh, Lukuko, I love you. So, please. Oh, thank you for everything. Lukuko! Ah, this is when I use that phrase, right? Sai Kongali. Ah, it's Kongru. I find myself smiling. Lukuko forces a smile too. Sai Kongru. She bows deeply. She doesn't raise her head. A sign for me to go already. Lukuko! I turn back to the archway at the shrine's entrance. My feet are heavy. They won't advance. I stop in front of the stairs. Then I take out my phone. Oh, here we go! Oh, Kurisu! Okabe? My Yuri called. She was mad. You stood her up on your promise to go to Kamima. Christina, I need you to enter a number into the phone wave name subject to change. What? Explain yourself. Please, just do it. I'm sending a D-mail. I hear a sigh on the other end of the phone. The number is... I tell her Lukuko's mother's pager number with another string of numbers attached. Oh wow, that's a lot of numbers. Meat, veg, meat, veg. When she sees this, Lukuko's mother will probably think it's a prank. And then she'll assume the D-mail we sent earlier was also a prank. If that still doesn't change the world line, we can just try something else. Pagers in 1992 didn't display the sender's number. Lukuko's mother won't know who sent it. I already told Kurisu the timer setting. Everything's ready. I hang up once I confirm that the 42-inch CRT is on. Now I just need to call the phone wave name subject to change. Then the world line will change. Lukuko will turn back into a guy. Her memories will disappear. Mayuri won't die today. However, I hesitate to open my address book. My thoughts turn to Lukuko, who is probably still watching me from behind. If I turn around, will I see on her face? What will I see on her face? I want to check, but I don't think she'd want that. Lukuko finally smiled for me today, but I still have lingering reservations inside. This time, I'm about to sacrifice Lukuko's memories. The memories of the 17 years she lived as a girl on this world line. The memories of her parents who rejoiced when their daughter was born. I'm about to erase all of that. But if I don't, I will be rejecting the 17 years Lukuko lived as a guy. I will be rejecting the memories of her parents who rejoiced when their son was born. Even so, sorry, this dialogue is really hard to read because, like, I want to read the stuff that gives context to what Okurin's saying, but at the same time it pains me to say these words. Is it okay to turn Lukuko back into a guy? I'm lost, and I cannot take another step. I've sacrificed the memories of 2 friends already. The sight of their tears is burned into my mind. Oh! Something soft presses against my back. Lukuko has embraced me from behind. Oh, Lukuko! Oh, I love her! I hear faint sobbing. What expression is she making now? Even without looking, I can tell. I really don't want to change back. Oh, Lukuko! Her words are like needles stabbing into my heart. Because... Uh-oh. If I change back into a guy, I'll have to hide my feelings for you. Yeah, I've seen this as well as a spoiler as I was reading, if Lukuko is canonically trans or not. And this is a part of the heated debate that people have. I don't know. It would be wrong for me to love you if I'm a guy. You could love Okurin either way. I have nothing against homosexuals. I say as someone who is gay myself. But unfortunately, I am heterosexual. I won't be able to answer Lukuko's feelings if he's a guy. Ah! My memories of today will vanish too, won't they? Well, I'm glad to know that Okurin's not homophobic. We love that. Thanks, Okurin. That we held hands and walked together. Oh. We trained together after such a long time. That I'm touching Okabe's body right now. I don't want to forget. I don't. Because I love you. I love you, Okabe. I want to save Mayuri too. And I understand there's no other way. But it still hurts. At the very least, I want to keep my memories of today. If I'd known it would hurt this much, then I never would have wished to become a girl in the first place. Lukuko. Oh, Lukuko. I'm sorry. I know that doesn't matter to you, right? Ah. Even as a guy, you're still Lukuko to me. That won't change. Yes, it makes me happy to hear you say that. Okabe, please send the email. Oh, please, send it quickly. If you let me feel your warmth any longer, I might say even worse things. Oh, Lukako, I love her. I can't hold back my feelings anymore. Lukako, is this really okay? Okabe, please. I'm about to sacrifice someone again. Is it my place to make that decision? Oh, my fingers tremble around my phone. But Lukako embraces those trembling fingers with her own. Will you remember me? Imagine if I sent the email right now. That'd be so bad. I'm gonna save. That'd be so rude if I sent the email right as Lukako said that. I'm just like, haha, nope. Poor Lukako. Yes. With just one call to the phone wave, name subject to change, I can send a message to Lukako's mother's pager. Message. Will you remember me as a girl? Oh. Yes. If I make the call, will you remember these 4 short days we were together? Yes. No! I can't do it! Okabe, why? I can't do it anymore. I can't sacrifice anybody else's memories. I've already trampled on Suzuha and Ferris's memories. I turned a blind eye to their suffering, all the while telling myself it was to save my Yuri. I justified it by telling myself I would carry their burdens, but that was just a convenient excuse. I don't have the right. I fall to my knees, unable to stand. The only way to save my Yuri is to send this email. There's no alternative. Even so, I don't have the right to erase Lukako's entire life as a girl. I can't do such an arrogant thing. More than anything, I don't want to lose the Lukako beside me right now. Okabe. My Yuri can't be saved. My Yuri's death is fate. No matter how many world lines I cross, convergence will occur. My Yuri will die, no matter what. Oh, I'm tired of it all. My Yuri, I'm sorry. My ego wasn't strong enough to sacrifice everything for your sake. My Yuri! Oh man. The first day of Kamima has ended. Let's see how this goes. A few otaku warriors lingered to check their spoils before beginning the odyssey home. Otherwise, Ariake is silent and still, as if the crowd Lukako and I saw this afternoon was a lie. Kamima runs for 3 days straight, but already feels like the end of the festival. Of course, this is silence just for tonight. Tomorrow, people will come to fill this spacious promenade once again. My hand clutches at my chest. My Yuri will die in less than an hour. I'm not ready. Even so, I want to be with her for her final moments. I won't let her leave this world alone. That's why I came here right after leaving the shrine. She should still be in Ariake somewhere. I contacted both Mayuri and Daru by mail. If they're still in Ariake, they should be here any minute now. My phone rings! Speak of the devil! Hello? Lukako, please tell me, is this really okay? Lukako. She doesn't have to say it. I know exactly what she means. There's only one thing I can say. What? Everything will be fine. This was my choice. You don't have to worry about a thing. Oh. I know that mail won't be enough to stop Lukako from blaming herself. I have to send it all the same. If only to strengthen my own resolve. Memories from this morning rise unbidden. Mayuri stopped by the lab on the way to Kamima. I was dozing on the couch. Uh-huh. Suddenly, the darkness was burned away by the light. Squinting against the fluorescent radiance, I raised my head to see who had entered. Mayuri! Sorry, Okarin. Did I wake you up? Mayuri was there, tugging at a suitcase. No, I wasn't really asleep. I've been up all night trying to solve the problem of my last date with Lukako. You're pretty early, Mayuri. Actually, Mayuri's here to pick up her costumes. And breakfast! She took a sandwich and some potato salad from her convenience store bag. Are you going to Kamima now? Yeah! Daru-kun already left on the first bus! Oh. Hey, Okarin! Where'd you go with Luka-chan yesterday? Why is there chirping birds in the house? Did you have a fun date? You know, Luka-chan hasn't replied to my mail since yesterday. You emailed Lukako? Yeah, Mayushi's a little worried, you know. The day before, Lukako burst into tears barely 5 minutes after we met up. Then we parted ways. That's why I couldn't give Mayuri an answer. Did you make Luka-chan cry again? That would make Mayushi sad. Sad? Sad? Luka-chan is Mayushi's friend! It was Mayuri's last day alive and also Lukako's last day together with me. I asked myself, could I really let it end with both of them sad? Let it end? What right did I have to decide when it ends? My arrogance made me want to vomit. And then, as if to rely on Mayuri, I began to tell her my new plan. Are you going to Kamima all day? Huh? Yeah? Why? Is it okay if I bring Lukako? Really? Of course it's okay! Mayuri smiled happily, took out some milk out of the refrigerator to wash down the sandwich, and began to enjoy her breakfast. You tried asking Lukako to cosplay, right? How'd it go? Well, I couldn't convince her. I don't want to force her, you know. That would make her hate cosplay. So basically, she gave up. But you know, it might be a good idea to bring Luka-chan to Kamima. You think maybe if she saw other cosplayers having fun, Luka-chan might want to try it too? Do you think we could get her into cosplay at the next Kamima? I wonder. That would be nice. Hey, will you really bring Luka-chan over today? Yeah. Will you come too? And look at the costumes Mayushi made? Yes, I will. Yay! That would make me really happy! Mayuri packed her costumes into the suitcase. Well, gotta get going. Be sure to come, okay? I'll be waiting. I'll show you all the best stuff, so you'll want to come tomorrow, too. Ah, Mayushi! I could hear my teeth grinding. I knew that whether Mayuri would get to see tomorrow depended entirely on my actions. If this day had gone as planned, my status as Lukako's temporary boyfriend would have come to a close. Lukako would have gone back to being a guy. Mayuri would survive the night. She would go to Kamima tomorrow without a care in the world. Why hasn't the chirping stopped? Okarin, is something wrong? Mayuri looked at me quizzically. She's always been sensitive to changes in my demeanor. So I put on a smile and responded as Hyonen Kyoma. Nothing's wrong. Just thinking up ways to defeat the organization. Let's meet in Ariake in the afternoon. Okay, I'll be waiting. Mayuri! Mayuri didn't leave right away. She just stood there in front of the door, looking at me. Mayushi's always here for you, to talk to you when you need her, okay? Mayuri. I'm off! Bye, Mayuri! Mayuri cheerfully flew out the door, suitcase in hand, like the White Rabbit in Wonderland. The sound of her footsteps gradually faded away. Now alone, I take a deep breath. Mayuri! Okay, the chirping stopped. The time limit was 13 hours after that point in time. In those 13 hours, I was to return Lukako to manhood. Okay. I thought I had to change her back, but now... Okarin? It's Mayuri! A voice calls me back to the present. There's Mayuri, dragging her suitcase. Daru isn't with her. She's probably upset. After all, I completely stood her up on the promise we'd make it this morning. You came! But you're late! Mayushi was waiting. Oh, Mayuri! I was really lonely. Sorry. I can't look Mayuri in the eye. As Mayuri was waiting in vain, I was making the worst possible decision for her. I chose to not turn Lukako back. I chose to not save Mayuri. No, let's not beat around the bush. I chose to let her die! Oh no! It's not that I don't want to save her, I do! But I can't bring myself to make the necessary sacrifice. Where's Luka-chan? She's not coming. Did you make her cry again? No. My thoughts are a jumble. Her every word seems an accusation. Of course, I know that's not her intent. Even if she knew what I had done, this innocent childhood friend of mine doesn't have a bitter bone in her body. It's my guilty conscience, changing Mayuri's words and the sword stabbing straight through my heart. But even so, I can no longer change the past. I don't want to change it. So I have no other choice. No other choice but to accept the death this world so desires. If I were a normal man, I would have had to accept Mayuri's death whether I liked it or not. I wouldn't have been able to try to avert it. But by chance, I acquired the power of a god. It allowed me to try again and again. If anything, I should be grateful for the opportunity I was given. Okarin? I can't let Mayuri sense my unease. She can always tell when there's something bothering me. 10 minutes left. I want her to spend them happy and carefree. That's the very least I can do for her. So I put on the mask of Hyon and Kyoma, just as I did for Lukako. Fret not, Mayuri. Things between me and Lukako are absolutely marvelous. That Miko and I are tied by a strong bond. That's right. Lukako and I are connected by fate, whether we like it or not. And today, I, the genius with an IQ of 170, have returned the smile to Lukako's face. She even said so herself, that it was fun to be with me in our pursuit of knowledge. As soon as those words leave my lips, I realize my mistake. That makes it sound like I broke my promise to Mayuri just so I could give Lukako a fun time, doesn't it? Well, I suppose that is what happened. But Mayuri didn't need to know that. Really? That's great! Well, it's okay. I'm sure Mayuri would respect that you're trying to give Lukako a fun time, and she'd probably be like, oh, okay, that's good. But Mayuri, innocent as she is, just gives me a happy, relieved smile. So there's no reason for Okarin and Luka-chan to break up, right? Yeah, that's right! Right. We won't break up. Actually, our temporary relationship has already ended. That was our agreement. But I don't think I need to tell Mayuri that. Great! Then Mayushi can concentrate on Kamima without any worries. Are you going to participate tomorrow too? Yep, and last 3 whole days. Uh-oh, I shouldn't have asked. I fight the urge to check my phone. Last time I checked it was about 7 p.m. I don't have the guts to check again. I don't want to watch the seconds tick down to Mayuri's death. Daru-kun's late. I called him just now and he said he was still close by. We don't really have to wait for him. Let's just wait a little longer. If that's what Mayuri wants, then I won't deny her. Besides, I don't want Mayuri's last moments to be on a crowded train or bus, but rather somewhere she can see the stars. Ah, no! Not that I have a right to choose her place of death! Oh, that's so sad! Hey, do you think we can convince Luka-chan to cosplay somehow? How should we persuade her, though? Mayuri's mood is completely healed. Why is she so happy? Does she hear something pleasing somewhere in this conversation? Yeah, that you and Lukako are good! Was it knowing that things are going well between me and Lukako? Yes, because she loves her friends! Or was it that I kept my promise to come here after all? Probably both. I don't know. But seeing Mayuri's happy smile makes my heart ache. I think Luka-chan would be an absolutely perfect Kiari-chan cosplayer. Luka-chan's so cute! She makes Mayushi's heart throb, you know? I want to spread Luka-chan's cuteness to people all over the world. Don't you, Okarin? Oh, Okarin. Huh? Or maybe you plan to keep Luka-chan all to yourself? But you know, you shouldn't monopolize her. Even Mayushi wants to kyun with Luka-chan. I don't mind. It's not like I can keep her all to myself. Yay! Anyway, there's one more reason I want to get Luka-chan to cosplay. Mayuri's awfully obsessed with Lukako today. Come to think of it, Mayuri has done nothing but talk about Lukako for these past 4 days, ever since Lukako and I started dating. Luka-chan's usually a quiet girl, right? She almost never says what she thinks. When you cosplay, you become someone other than yourself. That's why I think that if Luka-chan cosplays once, she'll definitely find a new Luka-chan, even if it's embarrassing at first. And when that happens, she'll become more assertive than before, and maybe even dominate you, Okarin! Whoa! She really does care for Lukako. And yet, I know that all of her hopes and dreams are in vain. Oh no. Suddenly Mayuri falls silent. She looks up and raises one hand above her head, as if to catch the stars twinkling in the night sky. Stardust handshake. Can you see the stars? Yeah! You can see the stars more clearly in Ariake than Akiba. If only the stars would answer her call. If only she could melt into their embrace. What salvation that would be. In the past, when she has reached for the sky, I have always pulled her back down towards the earth, as if to keep her from floating away. But today, I don't dare. What does Mayuri think about when she reaches for the starry sky? I've never asked her. Perhaps now is the time. No. Ask her! Hey, Mayuri. Uh-oh, she's gonna get shot, isn't she? Oh no, it's Daru! Okay. Oh, come in! Mayushi! Daru runs up to us, calling our names. Daru-kun! You're late! Oh, my bad. Man, it took forever to check my spoils. Daru's backpack is filled to the brim. He's also carrying 5 paper bags illustrated with moe drawings. Such zeal. Okay, let's go! Mayuri gets up to lead the way and we start heading towards the train station. The direct shuttle bus to Akiba has already ended its service. It was so hot today! I thought I was gonna die! How was the cosplay? The breeze felt great! Maybe you should cosplay next time. And when did you get here, Okarin? Buy anything? No. Huh? What's so grim? You have a girlfriend like one of those filthy normals now. You got no right to be depressed. Uh-oh. Okarin? Is something wrong? Mayuri's voice is abruptly cut short. Her suitcase falls to the ground with a thud. Oh no. It's time. Oh no. Mayuri presses her hands to the center of her chest. Oh no, her face contorts in pain. I see it happen in slow motion, frame by frame. Slowly, slowly. She starts to fall. It's so sudden. So sudden. And so I fail to catch her in time. Oh no. Oh no, Mayuri falls to the ground, motionless. Mayushi! I can't move. I can't breathe. Strangely, I feel no sorrow. All I feel is guilt. I knew this would happen. I could have prevented it. The one who killed Mayuri is me. Mayushi! Mayushi! What's wrong? Daru tosses his bags away and runs to Mayuri's side. He lifts her up and slaps her cheeks a bit. I keep watching, as if I were merely a bystander. She's not breathing! What? What is this? What the hell is this? Okarin! There's something wrong with Mayushi! She's dead. What could be the cause? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Heart attack? She wasn't killed this time. That's a relief. At least Mayuri died in one piece. Oh my god. Dead? No way! We were just talking! Hey, Mayushi! Wake up! Where's the camera? We're on Candy camera, right? Daru. I put my hand on Daru's shoulder to calm him down. Mayuri's dead. Daru turns pale. His lips tremble as he looks to Mayuri's face in disbelief. Let's call an ambulance. Why did this happen? How can you be so calm? She's dead! She's never coming back! Don't you get it, Okarin? Uh-oh. I get it. No, you don't! She's not breathing! See? I stood by and let her die. What? Oh no, I kneel beside Mayuri. I couldn't save you, Mayuri. I reach out to Mayuri's motionless body. No. I chose not to save you. I embrace her tightly. I abandoned you, Mayuri. Oh no! I look up to the starry sky just as Mayuri always did. The tears don't come. Maybe I've gotten used to it. Or maybe it's because I'm not worthy to mourn her. What fills my heart is emptiness. Oh man. I'm leaning against the wall, hugging both knees. I don't remember how long I've been here. How much time has passed since Mayuri's death? I didn't go to the vigil or to the funeral. How could I, when I'm the one who killed her? I don't want to see anything or anyone. Even breathing is hard now. And yet, I have no choice but to face this emptiness, this heart-rending guilt, and accept what I've done. This is my duty now. Oh man, Someone pulls the curtain open. Is it Lukuko? Oh, it's Kurisu! Light shines from the lounge. A girl is standing there, silhouetted against the light. Kurisu! Hello? As soon as I realize who it is, I turn away and prepare to block out the noise. Okabe, it's been 3 days. Will you at least eat something? You knew, didn't you? You knew that Mayuri would die. Oh, why don't you time leap? I was sure that you would do anything to save Mayuri, even use the time leap machine. What happened to your plan to change Urashibara-san's gender and take back the IBM 5100? You were so set on saving Mayuri. What are you still doing here? Wait, did you already send the D-mail? Did you already change world lines? If so, and you're just a remnant Okabe left behind, then that means world lines are parallel, and this line is doomed to continue without Mayuri. I didn't send the D-mail. My voice is hoarse, perhaps because I haven't spoken in 3 days. What do you mean? I couldn't change Lukuko back into a guy. Instead, I chose to accept fate. No, that makes it sound like I wasn't responsible. I stood by and let Mayuri die. Uh-oh. I hear Kurisu gasp. Why did I confess? It's not something I should confess so easily. It's like admitting to murder. It should have been a secret between Lukuko and me. And yet, did I want to be blamed? Would that make me feel better? It hurts to live with this bottled up guilt. At this point, I'd welcome condemnation. Kurisu isn't one to mince words. I'm sure she'll tell me exactly what a worthless human being I am. However, will you eat? Kurisu! Kurisu betrays my expectations. I can make cup noodles if you like, or should I go get something? Say something. I killed Mayuri. Why won't you blame me? I suppose I could, but why? It looks like you've already blamed yourself enough. Maybe we just don't have the right to change the past after all. Besides, no one can blame you. You've been fighting alone this whole time. One man disconnected from casualty. No one else can understand your pain. No one else can understand the meaning of your choice. There's no way I can blame you when I haven't time-leaped even once. How can you be so understanding? I clutch my knees. I'm not. When you chose to save Mayuri with the time leap machine, you must have known that no one would ever understand. So, accept what you've done. Do that and you'll never forget the meaning of your choice. So in other words, she's telling me to suffer on my own? What a cruel woman! However, you should also take responsibility for the girl you did save. Mayuri is dead. It's sad. No, sad doesn't even begin to describe it. But Mayuri is gone. You couldn't change convergence. You couldn't defy fate. But she is still alive. Thanks to you, she's still alive. A girl. And I think she's suffering alone. Just like you. Aren't you the only one who can understand her suffering? You're her accomplice. Remember? Her accomplice. Aw, man! I knew you would pull no punches, Mikise Kurisu. Lukako's image floats through my mind. She used to be a guy, but now she's a girl, and she lives as a girl from now on. I am the one who chose that future for Lukako. When I imagine her frail smile, I feel like spring has come to thaw the frozen soil of my heart. I can't bear to lose Lukako too. In that case, I know what I must do. Thank you, Kurisu. I'm glad I told you. Are we gonna see Lukako? After I enter the courtyard, I can almost feel the heat slowly drain away. Beside the main building stands a large tree. Its branches coated with vibrant leaves sway in the gentle breeze. The shrine is cooler than the streets of Akihabara proper. Maybe it's because Kanda River is so close. I'm trying to call it Kanada. As usual, the shrine is empty. I find myself standing before the offering box, gazing into the inner sanctum. I wonder if Lukako's home. Her family should be here too. How shall I call for her? Just then, the wind suddenly lets up, and the sound of rustling trees stops for a bit. In the silence, I hear someone sobbing! Oh no! It sounds like it's coming from behind the main building. I slowly head towards the sound. Hi, Lukako! Oh, Lukako is there, sitting on the grass, hugging her knees as she cries, Samedere in her hands. Lukako. Okabe-san. Lukako looks at me with wet eyes, but immediately afterwards she buries her face into her knees. Then her shoulders start shaking once more. Yesterday, I went to Mayuri-chan's funeral. Everyone cried. I didn't know Mayuri-chan was loved by so many people. Of course, I loved Mayuri-chan too. I'm not really good with people, but she was always so nice to me. She was my best friend. I lost the words I was about to say. All I can do is sit silently next to Lukako. Why, Okabe-san? Why are we still alive? Oh no. Mayuri is dead. But I'm still a girl. Now that she remembers being a guy, Lukako is beginning to have gender identity issues. That is definitely a confirmed fact about Lukako. I have no idea how that feels. I do. Just as Kurisu said, Lukako is disconnected from casualty too. It just feels wrong for me to keep living like this. It's not wrong. I try to cheer her up with those meaningless words, but Lukako shakes her head in denial. Is there a way to save Mayuri? No. That can't be! Still crying, Lukako stands and pleads with me. Let's keep thinking. I'll do anything to save Mayuri. I heard from Mayuri-chan before that you made a device for traveling back in time. Is she talking about the time leap machine? If we use that... We can't. If we go back in time, I'm sure we'll find a way. There is no way. I make that firm declaration with hung head and clenched fists. It may be cruel, but all we can do is accept Mayuri's death and keep on living. You can't give up! Why are you giving up? Aren't you sad at all that Mayuri-chan died? There's no way to save her. No! I don't want Mayuri-chan to die! Lukako! Grab her shoulders and look straight into her eyes. Did you think it was easy for me to give up? Okabe. She was my precious childhood friend. I would have done anything to save her. I tried to find a way. I tried everything I could think of. Do you know how many times I've gone back? But nothing worked. The universe wants her dead. No matter how hard I try to avoid it, fate snatches my Yuri away. I sacrificed other people's memories and dreams, all to save my Yuri. I didn't care who I hurt, as long as I could save her. But I can't do it anymore. There's nothing I can do. No, there is something I can do. There's still things I can do to save my Yuri. But I chose none of them. Theoretically, it's not impossible. But it is impossible for me. I'm sorry. I didn't stop to think about your feelings. Oh no. But it's not impossible, is it? There's still one more way left. If you turn me back into a guy. I can't do that. There's no meaning to our choice if we do that. I chose Lukako over my Yuri. Ultimately, that's all there is to it. Please, Okabe. I don't want to be a girl so badly that I'd sacrifice my Yuri-chan. Oh. Please, save my Yuri! I won't turn you back into a guy. Why? Why won't you? That's what I chose. I can't keep on hurting people to feed my ego. Besides, even if we go back to the original world line, there's no guarantee we'll avoid my Yuri's death. I won't sacrifice anyone's memories. I won't sacrifice your memories for a small chance like that. It's over. But, Okabe, this is unforgivable. I don't deserve to live like this. How can I go on, knowing that me being a girl contributed to my Yuri's death? That's too heavy a burden for me to bear. Why? Why didn't you send the mail to my mom's pager 18 years ago? Why didn't you choose to save my Yuri over me? You have nothing to be ashamed of. It was my choice. I killed my Yuri. The guilt is mine. I am the one with the power of a god. I am the one who chose my Yuri's fate. Therefore, I am the one who must bear the responsibility. Besides, I want you to be happy. Oh, happy? How can I possibly be happy when my Yuri died because of me? If it wasn't because of you. Please, never say that again. You may be sad now, but I want you to keep going forward and live enough for my Yuri too. No, I don't want that. Lukako clings to my chest. She stares into my eyes without wiping away her tears. In that case, I want to help bear your burden. Together. Bear it together. Don't be ridiculous. I'm a man disconnected from casualty. I choose to stand by and let my Yuri die. I chose! And I'll disconnect myself from casualty too. I regained my memories of being a guy, so doesn't that mean I'm already disconnected? I also know that I'm only a girl because my Yuri paid for it with her life. We're accomplices. Kurisu said the same thing. We're accomplices, Lukako and I. The sadness, this guilt. I want us both to embrace them, so we don't forget. We are disconnected from Casualty. Nobody else can understand us. That's why. I understand. I embrace Lukuko strongly. Let's bear our burden together. Let's live with these memories together. And I stay by your side forever. I love you. Oh, so sad! I know I'm betraying my Yuri-chan, but I want to be with you forever. Of course. We both bear the same burden. We'll accept my Yuri's death, yet still live on, shoulder to shoulder. Oh my god, that's so sad! Afterwards, we pass the time, sing in silence until the sky turns the color of dusk. Lukuko raises her head on my shoulder. I embrace her and feel her breathing next to me. We gaze silently at the sky. And in our hearts, we pray for Mayuri's happiness in the afterlife. Oh my god, that's so sad. I'm sorry, Mayuri. I'm sorry. Hey, Okabe. Lukuko raises her head and breaks the silence. I can see her firm resolve in her expression. There's one thing that I should have done for Mayuri-chan, but I didn't. What is it? And because I didn't, I made her sad. What was it? Cosplay. Oh, that! These last few weeks, Mayuri was constantly asking Lukuko to wear the costume she made for her. Wear their costume I had made for her. But Lukuko was too embarrassed to try. I remembered Mayuri on the day she died. I think Luka-chan would make an absolutely perfect Kiari-chan cosplayer. Luka-chan's so cute, she makes Mayushi's heart throb, you know? Luka-chan's usually a very obedient girl, you know? She rarely speaks her mind. When you cosplay, you become another you. That's why I think that if Luka-chan cosplays once, she'll definitely find a new Luka-chan, even if it's embarrassing at first. And when that happens, she'll become more assertive than before, and maybe even dominate you, Okarin. Even on that day, Mayuri only talked about Lukuko. Even though I stood her up on my promise to bring Lukuko to Kamima and made her lonely. Mayuri wanted Lukuko to cosplay from the bottom of her heart. Can your time machine take me back to that day? You mean, you want to go back? Lukuko nods firmly. Are you serious? Nobody's used the time leap machine except me. It's never failed so far, but if something does happen, it might not be reversible. Certain test subjects turned into jellymen. Something like that could happen to her, or she could lose her memory like Suzuha did. It's too dangerous! So far, I'm the only one who's used it. Please. At the very least, I want to see Mayuri-chan off with a smile. Because I wasn't able to do anything for her. But I thought you couldn't handle all the otaku. I'm a bit scared, but that is something I have to do. Besides, I want to be truly the same as you, Okabe. If I use that device, I'll be completely disconnected from Casualty, won't I? And then, I could feel what you feel. So please. Her innocent feelings warm my heart. Lukuko truly cares for me and Mayuri. In the end, I have to grant her wish. Oh my god. Okay. When we get back to the lab, no one is there. Just a few days ago, Mayuri, Kurisu, Daru, and I were laughing here together. With Mayuri gone, nothing seems to remain from those days but dreams. The lab feels truly empty. But I hid those feelings and led Lukuko to the development room. Ah, but you're not gonna know anything that Lukuko does. Luckily, the 42-inch CRT is turned on downstairs, so we can start the time leap when ready. What time will you jump to? The morning of that day. If I jump to the day before, I don't think I'll be mentally stable enough to accept it as reality. That's why. So she's choosing the morning of that fateful day so she can cosplay with a smile. But to jump to that day would take at least 3 consecutive leaps. Will she be able to get all the way to the 15th? But despite my worries, Lukuko remains undaunted. Once you've left safely, get in touch with me. I'm sure I'll help you get to Mayuri. Okay. I cover Lukuko's head with the Time Leap Machine's headgear. Her body is clearly shaking, but that's understandable, I guess. Even I'm starting to get tense. My heart feels like it's about to explode. This is the first Time Leap Machine experiment with a subject other than me. I can't stop thinking about the worst case scenario. Don't worry. Your brain will hurt for a bit, but the pain will go away soon. Oh, okay. You must not get distracted once you reach the other side. Calm down and try to grasp your surroundings. It'll be okay. I'm with you. I gently caress Lukuko's cheek. She responds with a small sigh of relief. I'm going. I nod and hide the shaking of my fingertips as I set the microwave timer. I'll be sure to come back. Yeah, I'll be waiting. I smile to Lukuko. Immediately afterwards, the discharge fills the room. I open my eyes wide in wonder as Lukuko's body begins to shine. The building shakes violently. The smell of ozone fills the air. The light is blinding. I can hardly keep my eyes open. Okabe-san! Lukuko's cry is suddenly cut short. Oh. Now Lukuko's still here, right? A shock ripples through my body like it always does right after time leaping. What the? This time, I wasn't the one who leaped. But nevertheless, I teleported from the lab to Yanabayashi Shrine. Did the world line change? No, reading Steiner didn't activate, so I don't think it did. Then why? Was it because of Lukuko's changes to the past? Hi, Lukuko! I look to the side, and there I see Lukuko. She gets up and smiles when she notices my gaze. Want to see the pictures? Yes! Pictures? What's this about pictures? It worked. I did it. Don't you remember? You suddenly started acting different just now. Right after you leaped into the past, I found myself standing here. Did you go to Kamima? Lukuko once again bursts into tears. Then she slowly nods. She takes out a few pictures and hands them to me. Mayuri-chan was so happy. Oh, I look at the first picture handed to me. I gasp in surprise when I see what's on it. Looks like we really got carried away. I realize that I'm crying. Oh, in the picture, Mayuri is smiling. And we're smiling with her. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, the credits. Oh, we're not going to see the other pictures? Is that it? Oh, that's it. Wow. Okay. We don't get to see Lukuko cosplaying. Well, that was Lukuko's ending. Now, in the next episode, we have to reverse the changes made to Lukuko. I think from now on, I'm going to refer to Lukuko with they/them pronouns, because I've come to realize that Lukuko is very confused about their gender. I think she could be a trans woman, but I think she's not sure yet. So, I'm going to refer to her with they them pronouns, but I do think she was very, very comfortable as a cis woman, and that makes me feel in my heart she is a trans woman. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I love Lukako, and I don't know what the next chapter will bring. I guess the only person we... Oh wait, I think I know who's next. I think it's Moeka. Oh gosh, we'll see how that goes in the next chapter. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh boy. Romancing Moeka. Oh, I can't wait. But if we romance Moeka, then that'll change Mayuri's fate, won't it? Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe so? I'm not sure. I guess we'll figure it out in the next episode. Or the next few episodes. So thank you guys so much for watching this very, very long episode of Steins Gate. If you want to, you can like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I will see you in the next episode of Steins Gate. Oh, they had a baby! What the heck? They had a baby! Oh my gosh! Okay. Bye-bye, everybody!